Hello everyone, this is Mad Dog 32, and we're back playing some more Like a Dragon Pirate Yakuza in Hawaii. Without further ado, let's back into it. Last left off, I was going to do some off-screen grinding. I have done a lot of off-screen grinding. I've done, let's see, obviously done a good amount of challenges, as you can see, because it's listed there. But I've done pretty much every bond I could do, but these ones, and we're going to be doing these in this video and maybe the next, because I want to show off a little side content, just a little bit, because I also do know once I do one more challenge in the arena, a cutscene will trigger, because I didn't watch it, but I just know it will trigger. But also, another thing, I have to say this, if you were looking for Kaido, I feel so stupid because it was real easy. He's right here at the Big Bang Batting Center. Kaido and Gary Buster Holmes, which I think is crazy, because pretty much when you get here, you can get pretty good characters like that. We'll also, once we get into the arena here real quick, get into a little bit of my crew. I don't have the best crew. I might have the best crew before Chapter 3, though, because there's a character I'm going to get in Chapter 3 that actually will help a lot. But this is what we're rocking. As you can see, we got Chicken Man. This is the girl from the kart racing. Oni Michiba is also from the kart racing. That's a summon. That's a summon. So most of these, but here, so this is Kay. Pretty much from doing the Aloha links, I believe, and getting her like meter up, she'll come with you. She starts with B pretty much in everything, I believe. And as you can see, she's not really a good fighter, but she is a really good crew like deck member, not a boarding crew. And I also like to point out, I think she said after getting 100 friends, Andre Richardson here, aka the bartender, he is clearly the best shooter that I have found. He is legendary. So that's good. And then I have Kaido chilling up here with double S's in the boarding crew. He was part of like the leading crew. I moved Ichiban because he gives me more voltage, and in the arena, it's kind of more useful to have that. But this is what we got. We got obviously uh, Shiwasawa, I believe that's how you say that. Up to three. Got Nishtani, and we got Noah. Noah for the health recovery, Nishtani for obviously the buffs, and him for the buffs and the attack volley, because that will make all my shooters let off a couple rounds. So that's pretty good. As look all over the map, like I said, most gaming mini games you can play pretty much have these guys. Most sub stories result in it. You know something too? I forgot Chitose Buster Holmes is GBH's daughter. You can see in their descriptions that they describe them as like clearly as being related. But yeah, that's pretty much what we're rocking right now. So we're gonna continue uh, doing the side stuff for a little bit. I want to do this captain's tournament because, like I said, I believe it will trigger um, the next main thing. Oh wait, before we do anything, actually, sorry about this little delay. Like I said, this is going to be a slightly informative slash side video for probably at least this video, maybe the next. I can't really show it because I'm not in Hawaii. But next to the fortune teller, there's like that little lot of grass that I talked about before, how guys used to always be in there. There's a guy named Bullet Bill, I believe, and he will sell shark stones. He'll sell shark stones. Uh, what are they called? Here, let's see. I'll show you in the crafting. He will sell Sharkstone, Ethereal Essages, whatever the hell you call them, and and components and all the basically the rare materials you need. Right, I gotta show my rings off because you can obviously make shark rings, squid tentacles. That's the other thing he sells, squid tentacles, and other things. So this my ring setup may not be the best, but these are the best ones I've found. Obviously in the chapter we have. We also have the Hana and then the soccer ring for the increased attack speed for Mad Dog style. I farmed, as you can see, literally three of each of the best rings you could craft. This one, I believe I found in a chest in Hawaii. You might want to look it up. I'm not exactly sure where. This one I bought, though. I know that. That and the soccer ring I bought. But this is what we're rocking. Pretty decent, pretty decent. But is there anything else I need to go over real before we start in? Oh, yeah, upgrades. That's what we got so far. And got a good chunk of everything. Like I said, I just need more pirate points, really. I have a little bit of everything, a little bit of everything. But yeah, that's what we're rocking. And pretty soon, we'll be able to get some other fun stuff because we'll be able to get Zombie Majima. I do know if you play darts with your crew, the main crew members like Noah, Jason, and all the other ones, you will get items for that. So if you want to do that, you can. But we're gonna show off a little ship fighting. Right, I want to actually show my gear. I have the super lasers right now, and I have the flaming miniguns up front, and I pretty much have my ship upgraded the whole to pretty much max. We'll show it off after this. As you can see, good damage. You might want to use the ice ones or the poison one. The fire one you could just buy, the fire miniguns, but the ice ones you need to craft with shark stones, I believe. So you'd have to farm for that too. That is the best place to farm shark stones. That's how I got all of them, really. As you can see, I have literally 3 shark rings, so it's a lot you have to farm, but it's worth it. Watch this little animation too, because it's so good. See if I can do any cool heat moves. Oh, I don't have any heat to do them. I'm like, all right, let me see if I can do some heat moves. Wait, I don't got enough heat for anything. I did buy the cutlass ring. Oh, right. That's the thing, actually. On Rich Island, if you remember earlier, we saw a chest. That chest actually gives you a ring that lowers your defense a decent amount, but it does give you almost the equivalency of attack with a shark ring, which is cool. So that is totally a thing you could get there if you don't want to craft shark rings right away. It will make enemies attack you more, but that's not really a bad thing. Like I said, it will lower your defense, but you can kind of compensate. There's a lot of fun rings that are not as good as the shark and squid ring, but if you found them in the map, definitely worth checking out for a temporary solution. As you see, this is the bronze level stuff, so we're pretty already set. I've been fighting high tier stuff and just farming money when I had to. Getting a good grindage off screen. From what I hear in reviews, this game actually is pretty much a lot of filler, but it doesn't bother me too much because I get to do that off screen. But I mean, Gaiden in of itself did have a better story, probably. But what I've seen so far, this game is actually story is probably not better than Gaiden, but Gaiden is directly more important to the overall Yakuza story. This is some real side shenanigan. Yokeda. Nice. And cutscene trigger. Let's see, let's see. Let us see. Hopefully it does, though. I'd be surprised if it didn't, because I literally, before the very last time I ended up going here, it triggered because I did it on accident. Come on. Anything? There we go. Nice. Huh? What do you want? More to me. I wouldn't mind kicking your ass. You truly are Jason's son. Oh, also, I am going to show just like a little treasure island, for funsies too. So that's on the docket. If this Mortimer fight is open, doing the Mortimer fight, uh, obviously, doing an island for a treasure, and doing the last two bounties on Rich Island. See, that's what I'm saying. Even if this game is very side content forward, like kind of pushes on the main stuff slightly, and it obviously does, right? The whole second chapter is a lot of getting ready for the side content. Um, I just like the side content isn't that bad. I mean, the worst one I think is kart racing. And that's just because kart racing is kind of basic. You get the best car, you do it. The only real requirement of kart racing is money. Like the AI, it's not hard rubber banding like in Mario Kart or something. So the AI is pretty easy to beat. Crazy delivery is real easy. I find crazy delivery kind of fun. I always enjoyed it. I haven't done the can minigame, but I don't know if that's in this one. Can minigame is basically crazy delivery, but with cans. Um, and yeah, and the batting one actually is real easy. You could, like I said, that's why I think if you get here, one of the earliest things you could do, I think it's 90,000 for GBH and like 60,000 for Kaido, or maybe it's vice versa. Either way, though, it's real easy to get Kaido and GBH. So those would probably be some of your earliest crew. Obviously, I have the DLC crew, so that also helps that I could, maneuver. I had like three legendaries to work with at the start. Correction, well, three legendaries and some other stuff. Oh, right. There's a mini game, not mini game, it's a sub story in which you can find a couple polar animals, which are silver tiered non-fighting crew in the ship crew, I forget what they're called. Uh, boarding crew in the boarding crew, not the ship crew. But they can be really decent, I guess, if you didn't have any higher tier ones at the start. You can obviously get some from stuff. Yeah, look at that. Oh no, it's still locked. Okay. Hmm. Okay. Well. Hmm. I don't want to do a bunch of ship fights, so we're gonna leave those for now. What we are gonna do is do the other two things I spoke of. Should I think the what's it called, the treasure action might be a little bit faster to do, so we'll do that. And then if we have to, we'll go do the rich island, but I don't think we'll have time for that. Then I do want to do the bonds with Noah. Maybe that's what we'll do next video. Do the bonds with Noah at the start. Have that pretty much all done. I don't know how to raise Jason and as you could see the bonds. I don't know how to raise Jason and homie over here. I forget his name. I only have one though. As you can see, they don't have that many dialogues anyway. So maybe those will pop later. Alright, but off to our ship we go. Well. Yeah, here. No, actually, we'll continue on this story just a little bit. No, because I don't want to. It's actually a perfect point, Sugar. I know I'm pretty sure they're gonna have us go to the casino over here, and I believe there should be boat betting right there. So that's something that's gonna unlock in a second anyway. But we'll do what I was fighting on just in case that the game pushes me all the way through to chapter 3 and big cutscene stuff. No progression yet. No progression yet. I haven't checked my points. I'll play it more later. I just want to pick these up. And there was one treasure that I hadn't gotten. Oh, two actually. We'll just do the one. We'll just do this one. The other treasure I'll get myself. Just because it'll be, like I said, I just want to show this off at least once with my actual crew that I be using. I don't know if it's the best or anything. I just use it because I think it looks cool. In my head, it's cool. So, we shall see though. That's perfect too. All I do is go a little bit this way. And we heading to that island, so there's so much. I pretty much got Ichiban because Ichiban's got double S and everything. Kiryu because to attack. Kaido because it's Kaido, and Kakashi because he's a healer. Not the best, not the worst, but you know, you can get jiggy with it. I think it's cool. There's also a thing called pirate flags, which I actually don't know what that is. I gotta look that up because I'm like, apparently I could do that. I also know from the bounties list that there's 86, and I've done about a little under half. All right, come on, crew. You've seen this obviously before, but you haven't seen the my version with my team, so. Oh God. There we go. Make sure I don't miss anything like barrels or something. Looks to be good. Doesn't hurt to check. Hopefully I can execute it, because sometimes it doesn't work. See, I should be able to hit. Maybe it's the end? I don't understand it, because I should be able to hit. I know I can hit circle and go around. I can hit triangle and go around too. I mean, I do an attack out of it. Strange. Like I said, I don't know how it exactly works. I just don't have the upgrade. It seems kind of finicky. Maybe I just don't understand it properly. But we got the Yakuza bros, basically. I do think it's funny they give us classic Kiryu too, not Joryu. Or like, you know, like Asian Kiryu or something. I always think it's funny though, because Onamichi is pretty much just Kiryu. But an Onamichi bot actually is a different actor, voice actor, I think. So it is kind of funny. Classic. I should have tried the grapple hook one, because I actually might have been able to do that. There's a bunch of stuff over here, I didn't even think about it. There's actually guys over here. Got it. Oh, he was worth a good amount of money. Oh, and look at all that gold. I like how they block when you're swinging at them, like you can hit them. This reminds me so much of Inshin's dungeons, though. Now you like run through those, except for you actually get your homies this one. Not just little cards. Oh, actually, look, that was it. Hold on. God, stop hitting me. One did the heat move on you. There we go. Nice. Grapple hook. Smack. Pistol. And he got it with his mouth. That's cool. And some of the islands just have you fight like a wave of 100 dudes. That's happened to me a few times with, like, it wasn't like this where I ran through like 5 specific people. It was literally just 100 guys. 1 second. Sorry about that. But they went down like a sack of potatoes. And look at my boys. And yeah, obviously the ones you bring with you will get some levels from that, which is nice because it is easier than a generalship fight. All them treasures I still gotta find is crazy. It is cool too because they how I don't know if I remember saying it, but they were gonna add New Game Plus after launch. They had a New Game Plus literally like 3 days after launch, so that was cool. I was like, holy shit, y'all real quick with that. All right, but there is a good old island adventure. Just wanted to show it off with the boys at least once. So we're gonna head back to Rich Island actually. We're gonna head to, and then probably after Rich Island head to Hawaii just to do Noah. If I think about it, because depending on, I really don't want to start the next video like with talkie talks, but at the same time, yeah, I could, because then I could just cut out the loading. Nah, we'll stick with the plan. Bounties now, and like I said, we'll probably end it and then do the two bounties and head to Hawaii. It'll be fast. We just gotta do a couple loading screens. Gives me time to talk to the people. But yeah, like I said, that one ring I was referring to. Probably, here, we'll actually show this off. Attack speed's pretty crazy. Pretty fast. And you kill regular dudes. These guys are pretty weak. That's what's crazy about getting rings and getting levels, is really only so far the guys around the arena, pretty much. Not the guys around the arena, but the guys in the arena are harder than anyone. Oh, okay. Y'all really shouldn't say that. Yep, up there. Use your grab hook, get up there. The ring up there is pretty solid. I've got a good chunk of the recruits too. But we have to go all the way over here.
I'll beat you to a ready to die.
I don't know how much faster that really is.
You're gonna ready to go.
Slightly less damage than, you know, Mad Dog style. So Sea Dog is good, but at least on one-on-ones or even quicker fights, you might want to switch to Mad Dog just for that. Oh, actually, you know, I just realized too, I can actually show, I don't have to go to it, but I can show you the farming spot in the next video for all that rare materials and stuff. Right. I ended here. But we're going to end the video here, but we'll come back next one. Obviously, like I said, we're going to do the two bounties that we have left to do, and we'll head to Hawaii to do the talkie talks with Noah. I don't know how long they'll be. They might be quicker than the ones in Infinite Wealth, probably, because they're not gonna have like a sub story maybe. But after that, we'll be continuing with the main story, pretty much all through that after. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'm gonna catch y'all in the next one. Peace.